Holy Fawn is a band that deserves your attention. They've been doing it for 10 plus years, and they deserve way more recognition than what they've gotten. Hi, my name is Fox McFly, the guy with low nose standards, and I let my coworker pick which band we talk about each week, and this week she chose Holy Fawn over Pianos Become the Teeth. Let's just get straight into it. So this is going to be a shorter one. Their discography is very short. They only have 3 albums out. So yesterday I did post a quick video just going over some terminology that I'm going to probably be using in this video. So if you have any questions, go back to that video. It's a knowledge dump, so I just felt it a little bit necessary. You know, you don't know unless you know. But yeah, so let's just get straight into it. So Holy Fawn, super post-rock band. They use shoegaze elements, and their soundscaping is next to none. I'm surprised in the big 2026, they're still going strong. They're still pushing the envelope with this post-rock and shoegaze sound, and they pull it off so flawlessly. They are definitely worth your time. If you're trying to get into that genre of music, this would be the perfect band to start off with. Run. So I'm pretty much just going to rapid fire these albums because their discography is very short, but it's just easy to listen to. So starting off strong with their first album back in 2015, you have the album Realms. Realms is your introduction to Holy Fawn, and I think it is the perfect starting point because it's just going to give you all these elements that we've been talking about just right up front. It's a very chill, calm, it's a brighter album when it comes to their other works, and it's a very short album. The album is only 6 songs and it's about 30 minutes long, so definitely easy listen to. It's a really good, to get a taste of the band. Now we run. But it's a really good starting point to get how the band is, and it's really cool to see how they've developed their sound over the years. So yeah, just go ahead. If you're going to listen to this band, just start from the beginning. Start with Realms. It's a short album, easy to listen to. Highly recommend. It's going to be more of their brighter, more upbeat. But yeah, these are 3 songs that I would recommend off the album. If you don't want to listen to the whole thing, basically I'm recommending half the album anyway, so you may as well, in my opinion, just listen to the whole thing. So going from Realms, we now have their next release in 2018 called Death Spells. And Death Spells, it kind of takes what we know from Realms and it puts like a darker tone to it. So it's not that bright, upbeat sound that we got from Realms, but it takes a more darker approach. And the vocals in it, so both albums have vocals. They're very faint in the background. Realms especially is very faint. Death Spells, they kind of bring up the vocals a little bit, and he kind of adds a little bit more harsher style to it. I kind of view Death Spells as a continuation of Realm. The night to Realms is day, so Death Spells just takes that darker approach, and it's still a very good album. If you're a big fan of post-rock or shoegaze, this is a band that you need to check out. Like, they deserve your attention, and they deserve to be way bigger than what they are. But yeah, Death Spells, phenomenal album, just a darker approach. If you've listened to Realms, just going into Death Spells, just know it's going to be a little bit darker of a turn. There's going to be a little bit more harsher of vocals, but it's definitely worth the ride. Like, when we think about post-rock, like the definition that we read yesterday, both of these albums are going to take you on a journey, and each song is a journey in itself. So the way that Holy Fawn builds the tension and builds this emotion to like this huge climax, and then they'll just drop it. They'll have multiple, like you'll have like this wave, and it's so cool to listen to. But these are 3 songs that I would recommend off of Death Spells. Oh, we got nothing. So going from Realms and Deathspell, their latest release in 2022, Dimensional Bleed, is, in my opinion, their best work. Because now not only are they adding these post-rock sound with these shoegaze elements and like their beautiful soundscaping, but you now have the addition of post-hardcore. They take the sound that they've created from 2015 and they just take the dial and they ramp it up. So you're having these post-hardcore elements where now instead of his angelic higher register vocal, he's adding screams. And it just adds this extra level of depth that I didn't think of. So if you look at Death is Relief, which is the song that I used in the definition of post-rock shoegaze soundscaping, they actually take 2 different climaxes or peaks in that song. So you have like this landscape, this soundscape that they're creating, like build up and release, but you have like this first big climax of the song, and it's very angelic and it's very heart-wrenching and emotional. At least to me, that's how it sounds. Like it really pulls on your emotions. And so then they go back down to the lull and they start rebuilding that soundscape. And so when the second climax hits, not only is he using his higher register vocal, they're now adding screams on top of it. And to me, it's kind of like the final emotional draw. You know, it's sounding a little bit tired. It's really driving you. And then the second time around, it's like, man, I've had enough. And this is an element that they use throughout the entire album. So to me, this is their best work. It's just because of that additional post-hardcore element, I feel like it just adds so much more depth and you can really tie in the emotions. Sorry, I didn't say it, but these are 3 songs that I would recommend off of Dimensional Bleed. You guys will have to listen to them and just let me know if that's how you view it. Ooh, we got a drop on the last run. So we at least got 1 drop today. Go ahead, check out Holy Fawn, man. Let's show them some love. Go over if they have a TikTok. I'm not sure, but download them on Spotify. Download them on Apple Music. I don't gatekeep music. I'm not one of those. If you don't enjoy them, then obviously don't do it. But if you hear them, you listen to some of the songs, maybe you listen to the tracks that I recommended, then definitely go show them some love. And let's blow them the fuck up, dude. But yeah, I love you sons of bitches. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night.